It's been a long time since a nigga been locked up, and I ain't going back. I put that on my dick and nuts. Don't get it twisted. I'm always gonna be ratchet. I always got my whistle. I'm never out here lacking.
What up, is me, Prez, and welcome to the first episode of Improving Masculinity, where an OG like me gives you the steps on how to be a better man. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff that us content creators actually do. But if you don't want to do none of the free stuff, there is a Cash App scrolling on the bottom. You can see right there. Go ahead and send me $5. Say, hey, Prez, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. All right? So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, in this series of videos, Improving Masculinity, it's not going to be in chronological order, but if I had to put it in order, this will be lesson number 1. All right. So, it's going. Hold on. I'm doing this on my off time. All right. So this is when I get to smoke. All right. So, a real man has patience and temperance. All right. They're somewhat similar, but they're not. So let's just go ahead and get into it. All right. So what is patience? Patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. All right. So patience is very important. All right. For example, here's an example of the first time that I experienced some patience. All right. So freshman year in high school, I guess not college. And there was a girl named Patty. All right. I'm not I say her name all the time. I'll tell this story to young men often because it's very important. It's important to me because it was the milestone on my patience, where I learned how to have patience. Because to have patience is to have emotional, what's that? Not emotional security, emotional. You know what the girls say? Intelligence. There you go. Emotional intelligence. All right. Having patience is emotional intelligence, and it's having patience controls your emotions also. So freshman year, and there was a girl named Patty, and we was in gym class together. We only had gym class together, no other classes together. Never saw her throughout the day except at the end of the day. And in gym class, every time I saw her, she would give me a great hug. Okay, so if this hug was this was the Glock 3000 of hugs. Okay, she gives good hug, bro. I'm tell you that right now. All right, made my face hot. Thinking back now, I see that I wasn't acting quick enough, but this is my first crush, really. So I wouldn't known how to act quickly. You know what I mean? So I didn't have a Prez teaching me how to improve my masculinity. All right. So every day from the beginning of the school year till it wasn't that long, probably like a 2 months worth of hugs. You know what I mean? Shoot. And I was really feeling her. And Patty was a baddie. Okay, she was a white girl. Had freckles, long red hair. She was back when she was the white girl that had some ass. Okay, you know what I mean? It was just a nice ass. Okay, and that wasn't normal back then. All right, so she was an oddity. I like a special one. I like a different one. All right. So Patty the baddie, nice thin cuff in her butt. She probably had some C's, real slim. Okay. She was nice. Patty was nice, but a little trailer parky, but I'm from the project, so it's okay. All right. So every day after school, I would meet her outside in front of the school, and she was a bus rider. She rode the city bus. I was a walker. All right. So I used to wait out front for her to walk her to the bus stop. And she come out. I hit her with my arm, and we'll walk to the bus stop, just talking, giggle, giggle, ha, ha type stuff, We get to the bus stop. Bus takes a couple minutes to get there. Just hanging out with everybody else is there. She get on the bus. All right, see you later. See you later. You know what I mean? She get on the bus ride off. Me and my friend that I walked to school with walk home. Okay, so one day I am walking to the. I'm waiting for her outside the school, and she comes out, but she's not alone. She's not alone. She with James. James. I was a freshman. That dude that supposed to be he was a freshman too, but he's supposed to be a junior. Okay, he about my height. You know what I mean? I'm 6'2". I was about somewhere around there in high school. Freshman year. I ain't grown much since freshman year. So let's just say I was 6 foot at the time. And so he was 6 foot at the time. Big old head, big nigga. Okay, she liked black guys, obviously. So she come out, she on his arm, just all up on his arm, hugged up, looking at him in his eyes, big, them green eyes. I remember her eyes too. That's crazy. You know what I mean? She, big green eyes, just looking at her. They're just walk right past me. I'm like, damn, that's messed up. I wanted to cry right there, but I held it in, mainly because my boy was standing next to me. I don't get clowned in front of my boy. So no, so my boy Tony, that's his name, for future references, because he's in a couple stories. Tony, he looking at me, looking at them walk away. What you gonna do? Back then we popped that collar back then, you know what I mean? So man, that's cool. But I was playing it cool, but on the inside, I was crushed. Okay, so we got to walk this way to walk home. You know what I mean? So yes, I was walking her to the bus stop, but I got to walk this way anyway. That's why I was waiting on her. You know what I mean? So I think if it was on the other side of the school, a couple blocks the other way, I was still walking to the bus stop. But so we walked to the bus stop there in front of us. She just hugged up, and he more advanced than me. Okay, he way more advanced than me, So he grabbing them cheeks I ain't never touched yet, because I want to be a good guy and be nice to her. You know what I mean? Don't want to touch her without her asking. You know what I mean? So hashtag ladies like it when you do things like that. When ladies like you, they like you when you help yourself. Okay, so. Don't take that out of context. When a lady likes you, not when you like her, when a lady likes you, she don't mind if you help yourself to the goodies, all right? You know what I mean? So that's what she wants you to do. But, so we walking, he grabbing, touching, nose and then nuzzling her neck, you know what I mean? Whispering little stuff in her ear. I don't even know if he know that me and her cool like that, you know what I mean? Because he ain't never walked to the bus. I ain't never seen him walk to the bus. This is the first time I ever seen him walk to the bus. And so we get to the bus stop. This felt like an eternity out here, because I got to play with my boys out here until everybody get on the bus. That's what we do all the time. Ain't nothing changed, you know what I mean? So they get on the bus. He get on the bus. I ain't never seen them down here get on the bus. Where they going? Is they going back to her house? I don't know what's going on. Who knows what happened. Because that's the last day I ever paid attention to Patty that day. But so they get on the bus. So now me and Tony walking home. And we still, I've been playing it off real good. Okay, I've been playing it off real cool. And once we get to the point where me and Tony got to veer off together, I'm like, all right, bro, I'll see you later. I'm talking about, nigga, I wasn't crying verbally. you know what I mean? But tears start rolling up. I remember I was holding them back. I was sucking them in. I was sucking the tears back in. I don't know how I was doing it. Okay. But I'm telling you, I got home, cried, laid in my bed, cried. I was crying all night. Heart was broken. Okay. But I practiced patience. You know what I mean? Back then, I'm gonna say back then I had to be at that time in my life, freshman year, I've already been in 100 fights. You know what I mean? So, I was a fighting ass kid, you know, and me and dude could have got it in. Like I haven't gotten a fight. That's freshman year, ninth grade. I probably ain't been in a fight since seventh grade. You know what I mean? Yes. Sixth and seventh grade. Hey, them stories gonna come later on in this series because they're important too. But sixth and seventh grade, I got into almost 100 fights at least. You know what I mean? Shit. And a couple in eighth grade. It's been probably like 8 or 9 months since my last fight, and we could have got it in. I was a fighting ass kid at the time. You know what I mean? But I did. I practiced my patience. I didn't go crazy or get in a fight, get kicked out of school or something like that. I didn't get emotional and start crying in front of everybody, you know, because I really did want to. It made me feel better if I cried. But just that gas, by the way. Okay. But I practiced my patience. All right. And that day forward, you know, that little experience taught me a lot. I will reference that story again. Let's just call it Red Patty. Hold on. Yeah. Bad Patty. We're gonna call it the story. We're gonna call that story Bad Patty. All right. So if you hang on, listen to this series of videos I'm gonna put out when I reference Bad Patty, you know, to come check out this episode. All right. So that's patience. I was practicing patience. Okay. So what's temperance? All right. The definition of temperance is the habitual moderation of indulging appetites and passions. All right. Temperance is very important. So you don't want to overdo things. You got it says moderation of indulging appetites and passions. So you got to be temperate. You got to have temperance when you're drinking alcohol. I don't drink alcohol at all. Okay. I only smoke marijuana. That's my only vice. And I do that occasionally when I'm definitely on my off time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this like every episode on these because I'm just doing it's me doing something. All right, I'm making content and I'm smoking weed and I'm giving you that. It sets the mood. All right, this is a friendly mood. I'm not in a suit. Okay, I'm the OG. I'm the OG on the block. All right, so that's who I'm being right now. I'm being me, the OG. All right, so temperance, the moderation of indulging appetites and passions. Okay, so you gotta. So like I said, I don't drink. So if you do drink, you shouldn't even drink to get drunk. Okay, that's the ultimate. All right, so a beer or two, maybe a buzz, but a buzz is drunk too. That's why I just don't drink. All right, because it's real easy to get drunk. I've been drunk before. I want to reference them stories. All my stories have improved or that I tell you will improve your masculinity. All right, these are examples, so you don't got to mess up like I messed up. So, but so I suggest just don't drink. All right, because if you're drunk, you can't drive. You know what I mean? So that just leads to more problems. And I don't like to do a drug that alters my state of mind. All right, so this gets me sleepy, makes me calm. Maybe the right strain turns it up a little bit, but what I ain't gonna do is go beat up somebody off of a blunt. Okay, so if you're going to drink, do it in moderation. If you're going to smoke, do it in moderation. Smoking weed costs money. All right, you don't want to be a weed head, and you don't want to be going places smelling like weed all the time. So you got to do it in moderation. You know, at one point in my life, I was anytime I got in the car before I left somewhere, I had to roll up a blunt so I could smoke it in the car. You know what I mean? So I'm always late. I'm like at least 10 minutes late to everything. You know, and so I learned I had to moderate my weed smoking. So I only smoke my weed when I got time, when I'm doing some off stuff. You know what I mean? So not at work on your break. Don't smoke on your break, guys. All right. Shoot, I've been fired a couple of times for that. You don't want to smoke before you go into work because now you're high. You know what I mean? Shoot. Smoke when you got some off time, when you don't got nothing to do, when you're not about to go around some people. All right. That's moderation. Okay. Your indulgence, your appetites. Learn how to eat correctly. Okay. If you go out too much, again, just like smoking weed, that's costly. Okay. You spend a lot of money on some stuff you can do yourself. Okay. And you want to not only do it cost money when you overeat, moderation in your indulgence and your appetites. When you overeat, you get fat. All right. So you get health problems. All right. If you like to gamble, you know, I don't gamble at all because it's an addictive thing. All right. I don't gamble at all. I'm talking about slot machines from have I gambled? Yes. I will go to the casino with some friends of mine, and I will say not more than once a year, if that. I don't think. Let me think. I can't remember the last time I've been to a casino. I can't even remember. Is over 5 years, easy. I like playing the slot machines when I do because it's just fun. You just put some pushing buttons. That's all. You know what I mean? Shoot, I might waste when I do go to the casino that one time a year. I don't hit the tables. I probably go to the slot machine. I'm here with my friends maybe, and I'll waste $100. You know what I mean? Because I only go once a year. What's 100-year gambling? 100-year gambling. My gambling limit is $100 a year. I'll take that. I got $100 a year to waste on gambling. You know what I mean? So, but if I don't gamble, I still got $100. So remember that. All right. So you got to moderate your indulgence. All right. So here's a story for you. Where I didn't moderate my indulgence. This is actually the first time I got drunk. It was in high school, sophomore year, the summer of sophomore, going into sophomore year, and you know what? I'm going to leave dates off. This is probably the only video I'm going to just put. I'm going to actually put some time stamps on, okay? Because I don't want to. I know y'all some internet sleuths, and if I get the wrong dates, y'all put them together. Somebody gonna make a timeline of this, you know what I mean? So that's if y'all end up liking these, I go viral, whatever, you know what I mean? But I don't need y'all all in my business. I don't need you to have a whole timeline on my stories. But sophomore year, going into so freshman year has passed. This is summer going into sophomore year, okay? I had a friend, all right? I didn't know she liked me, you know what I mean? So she was really just my friend, you know what I mean? At the time, she was just a good friend, all right? So I used to go places with her. She used to come pick me up. She had a car and come pick me up. We go to parties, you know what I mean? To school parties. People was having parties. People was just hanging out. She drank all the time. I'm talking about. I didn't even drink at the time, but she drank all the time. She always had a case of beers. I don't know how she did that. She was like just a year older than me, so I don't know how she always got a case of beer. You know what I mean? So, but she came and picked me up one day, and we went to this party. And I was a real good boy in high school. I had my moments, okay, but I was a good boy to my mom, okay. So I can't even remember what I have possibly could have told my mom over the summer for me to be able to go out and kick it or have somebody actually come pick me up and take me somewhere. But I don't know, maybe I lied, I don't know. Or it was summertime. Also, my stepdad was real cool. I might have asked him, I don't know. But she came pick me up. We go to this party. And it's just my dog, you know what I mean? It's just my dog, you know what I mean? And so when we get to the party, we kind of split up. We split up, you know. So I know people at this party. I'm like the man in high school. I mean, I established myself freshman year. And I'm at this party and I see all my guys over here hanging. They playing this ball, just throw the ping pong ball in the cup drinking game. And I walk up, hey, what up? What's up, y'all? Boo, 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 boo. Oh, what up, Prince? What up, Prince? She was good. Chilling. So, what y'all on? You know, playing bally cups. I don't know what they call it. So they playing the cup game, and Nathan Nisley, that's his name. He said, "Hey, want something to drink?" Okay, Nate, what you got? Well, what you want? Come on, I'm acting like I drank before. Also, ain't nothing. Pour me up something. You know what I mean? So he said, "Okay, Southern Comfort." So he poured me a shot. Give me that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I drink it. It was harsh, but I swallowed it, right? But then when I exhaled, it was like a cinnamon taste. I was like, ooh, it hit my chest. My chest was hot. I was like, okay, that's what drinking do. I was like, huh. And I ain't even drunk, not knowing that it takes a second to get drunk. Okay, it takes a couple minutes to get drunk. You know what I mean? So, hey man, give me another one of those. You know what I mean? Because it tastes good when I exhaled. And it made my chest hot. It felt good. I get why you drink. I get why you smoke. I get why you be drinking. Okay, it do make you feel good. So, give me another. You know what I mean? Shit. 7 shots. 7 shots of Southern Comfort. I'm still not a alcohol connoisseur, so I'm not sure if that's a lot or not. I think 7 shots of anything is a lot. And they was decent sized shot cups also. And so I drank 7 of those. And you know what? I'm good. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm like, man, I'm a beast over here. It don't take. I could drink for days. Okay. So I walk away and they playing GoldenEye on Super Nintendo. All right. If you GoldenEye on Super Nintendo. Well, I'm throwback. I'm 40. Okay. So lucky to be 40. Shit, glad I'm here to talk to y'all. But they playing GoldenEye. I'm like, hey, bro, shoot, put me in the game. You know what I mean? Because it's a 4-player game. I was a beast at GoldenEye. You know what I mean? So I sit down, and I'm talking about I knocked those 7 shots back like a G in like I give it like 4 minutes. You know what I mean? Shit, I wasn't over there long. Give me another. It was like boom. Let me get another. You know what I mean? Shit. I was out here showing out for real, y'all. But so playing GoldenEye and whoa shit. Oh, okay. I start moving in. I just that's how I felt. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is what I was doing, but this how I felt, okay? So I'm hitting up. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. You know what I mean? So I'm nice and right. Okay. Here you go, bro. You finish playing. You know what I mean? I stand up, oh shit. You know what I mean? I'm a little dizzy. So I don't know. Well, my friend, I ain't gonna say her name, you know what I mean? She because of the end of this story, but my friend, she said it was like she knew it. She knew a ninja was fucked up. Okay, so she's like, oh come on, like so I was fucked up. I just remember she just like teleport right next to me or something like that. So I I'm walking out the door now, and I got my arm around her, and we just walking to her car, and I'm talking about like I'm just every step. Them 7 shots I'm on shot 4 right now. Okay, shit. So boom, shot 5 hit me. Oh, man, projectile puke. Okay, right into the bushes. Okay. Uh, and I'm talking about, I remember I just turned my head. It was bad. Okay, I didn't know. Did I eat something today? Shit, did I eat that much today? Okay, uh, so shit, we make it back to the car. I'm in the car. I'm bad. I'm fucked up. Okay, and mind you, okay, my friend I was with, I liked her. She was cool. You know what I mean? But I didn't think she liked me. You know what I mean? So I just thought we was friends. You know what I mean? So uh, I'm laid out, like just seat kicked back, fucked up. All right. So she taking me back home. We get to my house, and uh, we used to chill in the back of my house. She used to drink beer, and we used to listen to music, just chill out. You know what I mean? So, and back there, it ain't no street. It's nighttime, of course. It ain't no street lights, and I always kept the garage light unscrewed because we sitting back here doing stuff we ain't supposed to be doing. I need it dark, okay? And we ain't never, and mind you, me and this girl ain't never kissed, probably never hugged as like intimately, but like it's like a what's up hug maybe. But yeah, so she take me into the back, and I'm just laid out, okay, and she started taking my pants off, taking my pants off, and just, long story short, she did what she wanted to do, okay, uh, so did what she did. Put my pants back on. I'm talking about give me back dress. Drove me back in front of my house. Took me up to my door. And if y'all remember that movie, you probably don't. If you're a young man, but if you're older, you know what I'm talking about. Kid and Play, when Kid and Play took Bilal back home, or no, not Bilal, whatever the nigga name is. They put him in the door, rang the doorbell, ran. You know what I mean? When his mom opened up the door, just fell in. You know, but what she did was I had my own key. You know what I mean? So I opened up the door. She kind of put me in, and there's a couch right next to my door. She go and just lay me on the couch, shut the door, and got the fuck up out of there. All right, so temperance. You want some temperance because what happened that day is I got taken advantage of. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at her or nothing like that, but if I did that to her, you know, it'd have been something else. All right. So temperance with alcohol is very important because you're not you. Okay, it's either you get to the point where you're overly expressive, or you get to the point where you can't do anything. So I couldn't defend myself if somebody was hurting me. I couldn't say no really to somebody who was taking advantage of me, and that's a pivotal moment in my life also. I'm gonna say that. So if I knew to have some temperance and patience, wait till I'm 21, because I wasn't mature enough to drink. So it's cool to follow the laws also, young men. All right there. So 21 is the legal limit to drink. I suggest you wait till then so you know your limits. All right, or you can test your limits in an adult environment. All right, I was drinking with kids, so anything could have happened. So again, if I had to put a number on these lessons, which I'm not, but this is definitely lesson number one. Patience and temperance is extremely important. All right. Why? Because to have patience is to be emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent. To have temperance is to be able to control your wants. You know what I mean? You should be able to control your wants. Another thing is like maybe playing a video game. All right, you definitely should have temperance with that. Moderation. Video games and moderation. You shouldn't do that too often. It's more productive things you could be doing. Even let's say you like playing basketball. All right, if you got a family, let's say you're 24. You know what I mean? And you like playing basketball. You didn't make it. You know what I mean? Most of us don't make it to the big leagues. So yeah, but you still like to go play basketball. You've been playing basketball all day, but your baby mama at home with with your 2-year-old, and they ain't seen you all day. You gotta have some temperance with even doing your hobbies. All right. So I'm gonna end this video here. You know what I mean? Patience and temperance is very important. Like I said, I've had to put a number on it. This will be the number one thing a real man uses and knows is patience and temperance. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff that us content creators actually do that you never do. But if you don't want to do the free stuff, you can go ahead, support with that money, with this cash app. Send me $5. Let me know I'm doing a good job. Say, hey, prayers, keep up the good work. And again, this is your OG prayers with improving your masculinity. Holla back.
It's been a long time since a nigga been locked up, and I ain't going back. I put that on my dick and nuts. Don't get it twisted. I'm always gonna be ratchet. I always got my whistle. I'm never out here lacking.